the audio. Test. Okay, we are going live soon. Got the setting up stream sign. Didn't change the titles yet. Probably should do that. Okay, restream.io. Set up. Update titles. June 13th. Morning coffee on HermitCraft. Okay. So there we go there. Alright. Okay, so good morning everybody. Let's maybe empty our inventories a little bit. We got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in our inventory that we don't need for day-to-day. We had our big project management quarterly call with NJ last night, so we worked out June, July, and August. Feeling pretty good about that. Welcome, Personal Zombie. Glad you could join us. Welcome, Evan Netta, who's apparently in Scotland right now. That's awesome. I really want to visit Scotland at some point. I haven't had the chance. I hope you have a fantastic time on the bonny banks of Loch Lolland. Welcome, NB the Sponge, in the Twitch chat. Good to see you. Okay, so I need to take my my birch signs, my green pane of glass is down here, so I'm properly chroma'd. It doesn't look like the camera is as bright as it should be. Maybe that's an optical illusion. Welcome, Froghead. Welcome, Smugless. Enjoy your 10 days in Scotland. That sounds fantastic. Okay, so where was I? Got a new crown. We kind of need to swap out our elytra, but not urgently. Welcome, Chloe the Great and Powerful. Sorry you had such a stressful evening, I saw in the Discord. That sort of thing is can be a lot. Okay. Fortune, Silk Touch. Welcome, Golden Tetrapod. Go ahead and put these diamonds away for right now. Okay. So, immediately I'm like, oh, I wish I had some signs. I didn't need an inventory full of signs, but now that I have literally none, I'm like, boy, it would be great if I still had 3. That's just how it goes. Okay, not gonna stress about that. That's life. Let's maybe make some pink dye. We haven't done any pink boxes in a while. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and start dyeing some of these boxes pink that we need to give to Pearl. We're going to write a few jokes to start us off, and then we're going to get into my correspondence and planning for the day. I'm glad your sister's home and doing well. Yeah, something kind of similar happened to me with that, except it was a friend rather than a sibling. So obviously, like, it's a little different, or a lot different, but yeah. We had a friend over when I was like maybe 22, 23, so young, same age range, and just out of nowhere, we had to rush to the hospital, and fortunately, it was fine. Person, as far as I know, literally it never happened again, and it's been like 13 years, so hopefully it was just a complete fluke, maybe something environmental, being exposed to some sort of chemical or something earlier in the day. Who knows? But, yeah. Still, I'm glad your sister is well. Okay. Pink shulker boxes. What are pinks? Truthful Cake. What else is pink? Cubic pigs. Dried flower petals? I don't know. I feel like these being kind of all over the place is valuable. Boom, 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 boom. Bubblegum? Contagious eyes are pink. That's a good one. Thank you. Morning, Jenny. Morning, Kara K. Dun 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 dun. Thinking. Are there any like Star Trek things that are like? I don't think there's like a pink uniform in Star Trek. Dilithium crystals are more like whitish yellow. Sparkling rosé. I can't do the So if there's a sparkling rosé, by implication there's also a matte rosé. That's the non-reflective rosé that designers prefer. What was the name of the pink Power Ranger? I want to say Ashley Birch, but that's Hey Ash, what you playing? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers names. Kimberly Hart. Wow, that was not even close. Tribbles. Tribbles are pink. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Autographed Kimberly Hart memorabilia. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. Cotton candy can be pink. Good point. Although I think they call it candy floss in the Commonwealth, which would include Australia. I actually do have a fun announcement about our upcoming map art contest. I just sent off our a deposit to lock in the booking for a celebrity guest judge. Some of y'all might remember from the Working Draft server, I hired a few artists to come on the server and just draw things that they watched. So, kind of like how, like at a wedding, you'll have a wedding photographer. For the launch of the Working Draft server, I had some cartoonists in spectator mode flying around the server and like listening in on the Skype calls and stuff. Kind of like how y'all do fan art where you watch a video and then make a picture of it on Tumblr. Except like they were doing it while the show was being made, and then we could use those images in our thumbnails or whatever. It was a very experimental idea that was not financially viable because I was paying the artists. But it was an experimental idea. One of those artists, Svay Monster, went on to work on the Minecraft graphic novel. So let's see. Here's the HarperCollins bio. Is there a... Yeah. Let's see. Here's Svei's Twitter. I'm going to need to find a link to the Minecraft comic as well. But Svei is really cool. And I was able to hire them to work as a guest judge, bringing in expertise of illustration and kind of hand-drawn and digital art to the table. We're going to have that Tommy boy working on the panel as well, who's more of an expert in Minecraft maps in particular. But that build contest is going to be judged on July 15th at 2 p.m. I actually still need to write up the announcement. But I just got that negotiated overnight, like right before bed. Got the emails sent out, and then this morning sent the payment to lock it in. Okay, so where is that upcoming event? So I can post it. July 15th, DS9 build contest. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. The exact time is going to be 2 p.m. I need to edit the post, so to say that. The maps will be judged at 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time, and the judging panel will be Tommy Boy, Svei Monster, and myself. Minecraft comic Minecraft. I'm still not sure exactly the best way to. I'm not sure exactly. I need to get a copy of the Minecraft comic and see exactly how they credit Svei there. Okay, so update. Maps will be judged on July 15th at 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Okay. So, we need to go work on more of these maps. Or not maps, boxes. I got map art contest stuff on the brain. Okay. We're making progress. Making progress. Panthers would have been a funny thing. Panther detectives would have been a funny thing to put on there too. Okay. So let's take these two. Okay. Oh, I forgot to dye it pink first. I think Panther Detective and Detective Panthers are distinctive enough. Like, one is a panther who is a detective, and the other is a detective who detects panthers. Okay, we don't need to fly away yet because my inventory isn't full. I don't know why I'm doing that, just out of sheer habit. When I finish a block of color, I'm like, next block. Okay. So we haven't done a lot of gray ones, I realize. So maybe let's look at some of that. Maybe some light gray in particular, because we get more out of it. Okay, so So there's 6 of those. Okay. So for the contest, the map contest, there's a total of 6 evaluations of 3 different categories of submission, judged separately for individual and team entrants. Retro will be limited to 1x1 maps using only wool on a flat plane. Carpet is included as wool. That's like old school Minecraft map making, limited palette, real simple. Refined, unlimited block palette and techniques may be used for up to 5 maps that compose a single work. And the really big category, unlimited block palette and technique may be used for 6 or more maps that compose a single work. The tournament entrance and judging, or duration and judging. The tournament began March 27th, so folks have already been working on this for a few months, and we're about a month away from the conclusion of the contest. They had the end of March, all of April, all of May, all of June, and they're going to have half of July. So it's about a 3.5 month contest to build these maps. So bringing in an outside expert in art is, I think, a really cool way to recognize the hard work and demonstrate appreciation for the value that folks create for the whole community when they make and share stuff like this. So I am very, very excited about that. Okay. How do I spell the monster's name? I'll post the update there. Sorry about that, Lakshmi13. I had a different tab open in Discord, so I could post the date announcement. So, yeah. Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so here we go. Do 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 do. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Da da na. Da da na. Ba ba ba. Okay, so next we need to combine more colors. I feel like we made some red ones, but maybe not. We've got 4 boxes, 5 boxes here. Oh, the red ones we did the YouTube jokes on. Maybe let's make some brown ones. Did I spell Tommy Boy wrong? Oh, dang it, autocorrect got me on that. I'm like I think I'm like there is something. I've had a few things like that lately on this computer, and I don't know if it's a change to Windows or a change to Discord, because that's not a problem I've had on this computer before. Or maybe my brain is just actually going. Maybe but like thank you for correcting me, Lakshmi13, because I know better, and I don't. I'm either way more tired than I thought, or there's something going on with the autocorrect that I'm not noticing in time. Okay. I hate when tools change things in a non-blatant way. Like stealth edits to my work by a computer is not something that I find desirable. Yellow road bricks. Unwrapped Wonka bars. Kindle says, I have not seen that behavior on my Discord window setup, and you sound very tired. The thing is, I don't think I'm more tired than usual, but this has happened twice in the last 2 days. And on things that, like, I really don't think I would have gotten wrong. There are things that were grammatically the sort of thing a spell check would change, but not something my brain would. If that makes sense. I don't know. Bum, bum, bum. Why does that say M? Interesting. The thing is, most candy jokes are like brands that I don't necessarily... I mean, I know technically Wonka's a brand, but it's fictional. So I don't feel as bad as... Chocolate River Sludge. Yeah, more Wonka jokes, I guess. Unwrapped Wonka bars. Super fun site soil. Super fun site topsoil. Sus dirt. Matt Limbago says, howdy, y'all. Just finished watching the VOD of your quarterly call with NJ. Appreciate you showing how the sausage gets made. Hey, I'm glad that that was of value to you. Stretch now. I really thought to myself, you know, when my kid goes away for the summer, I'm going to use it as an excuse to get up early and, like, go for a walk or go jogging every morning. And then, like, because of these Canadian fires, like, our air here in Tennessee, in Nashville, is nowhere near as bad as it is in, like, or it was in New York or up in Canada. Hey, we got our first tip of the stream rolling in from Derek Moulton. Thank you, Derek Moulton, frequent YouTube chatter. Woo! For that 5. Actually, this is a very similar message to the one that Derek sent last night. Am I just getting last night's alert this morning? Okay, well, we know that PayPal isn't completely dropping alerts. It's just sending them 12 hours later. Okay, so that's not going on the Abacus because we already got it last night. So that means that Derek's second tip with another 5 where he's just like, hey, I don't know if the first one went through. I'm going to get an alert for that in a few minutes. Okay, well, don't worry. I've got PayPal open on my phone, so that way I can see alerts as they actually do come in. So we're still 20 away from our first face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. You know, at least, so they're definitely changing something about PayPal, because it used to be that if I didn't get the alert, I wouldn't get it at all. Now it'll eventually come in. Little bit of a womp womp there. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I still. Yep. Derek's second tip from last night, which was sent. Let's see. It was sent at 9:45 p.m. last night, and now at 8:55 this morning. So 11 hours. It used to be that PayPal was mysteriously dropping some alerts, but now it's just behind. It's catching up. So, okay. Well, I still appreciate you, Derek. If you're watching the VOD, you're probably not watching the stream live since it's a different day. Okay. Okay, here we go. Geography is where it's at. Okay, Telk, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, if there's anything... Yeah, let's see. Pieces of furniture, like stained furniture, stained, smashed, stained furniture. Might be this color. Chloe the Great and Powerful, tip 7, our first actual tip of the stream. Thank you, Chloe, who writes, I apologize on behalf of my country for sharing our annual hell-like atmosphere. I know it's not intentional, but thank you. I appreciate the apology, and more importantly, I appreciate your support of the arts and my show in particular. That puts us 13 away from the next face camera expansion, the first face camera expansion, in fact. Okay. Like, I just, yeah, so I was just like, this is going to be the summer that I really start exercising consistently in the morning. And then it's like, don't go outside unless you want shredded lungs. I was like, I don't want shredded lungs. I'll stay indoors. Okay, so we've got 5 of these left here. I probably could have fit those in my inventory. Just have it at this point in order to avoid mixing. It's really easy to avoid mixing up the ones that are named and the ones that aren't if I've got... Okay, I'm going to turn down my mob sounds because those are getting loud. Excuse me. Let's do some yellow maybe. No, we did yellow. Orange maybe. Okay, so let's see. Hey, looks like we got another tip rolling in via PayPal. Personal Zombie tips 5 and says, hopefully this doesn't take 12 hours to send the alert. Thank you so much. I suspect that they're doing maintenance at night, and that's why the nighttime streams, the tips don't come in as consistently. That's my guess. Because, yeah. It seems like the morning streams, it's usually better. Personal Zombie writes, there's been enough rain here. I'm hopeful that the yearly fires won't be as bad this year. Yeah, that'd be nice. Let's see. What else is orange? Oh, like I could do something like high vis for high visibility. Shulker box. There's no orange. I don't know why that's Foxa. Whoops. Something like Pat Summit memorabilia. tangerines. 99 red. Well, so there's a joke that orange used to just be either red or yellow, depending on the shade. They didn't have a word for it. So we can just go with 99 balloons. I keep wanting to write red balloons or rad balloons. I'm like, nah, that's fine. Okay. Blum, 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 blum. Trying to think. Flames can be orange. We already did an annoying orange joke last time we did orange ones. Miserable little pile of secrets. And it doesn't really tie into the color, but it's fine. Morning, NJ. Thanks for joining the show last night. Morning, NJ. Da, 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 da. Oh, who was it that loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Yeah, Ferret Terrier, I don't really want to give him any more, I was going to say, airtime than he's already getting. Michelangelo the turtle is, yeah, that's true. Bum bum bada bum. Do 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 do. Dun dun dun. Okay. We've got our crown here. Oh, nice. Where did you talk to the creator of Sagrada? Was that, like, at the wedding? Or was this online? Because I knew you were getting friendlier with them. Was it his wedding? No, I don't know. Or her wedding. I don't know who created Sagrada, actually. But you do, clearly. You're one step ahead of me, NJ. As always. Wow, this is already down 4 again. This is, Mumbo must have sped this up. Because I pressed this button last night. Smashed Pumpkins is a good one. Oh, Severance is really good. Yeah, I don't know when Season 2 is going to come out, but I've already got yellow, so I guess whatever color is next is what we're going to go for next. I wasn't really paying attention. So Ferret Terrier says going for red. I think after yellow comes orange, but if it doesn't, then I guess we're going for red. It's not my job to know this stuff. Okay. So we've got our stuff queued up for Pearl. I feel like this has come along pretty well. This is basically where we want it to be for now. Yeah, having that beacon there and the waterfall I might pull out, actually. Because I'm not likely to TNT any more of this that I can think. Well, I mean, I say that. I actually do really want to TNT more of this. I guess the one part to look at that I haven't looked at too aggressively is the up here part. Because we're at the edge of the walls here, yeah. Oh, that's right. I haven't done the wood, the jungle wood, and the other wood on this side. Yeah, okay. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay. Ferret Terrier says, haven't you been staring at it for hours? No. I just stand over there while I look at my email. I'm getting work done while I'm over there. I don't know what the... If the other hermits are staring at that thing for hours instead of doing other work, they're screwing up. Hey, welcome, Mike Didman. I hope you have a fantastic pride as well. Let's see. Rhymes with porridge. Oh, I guess orange. Lakshmi13 says, we're watching it because you recommended it. Well, I stand by that recommendation. That's a good show. I'm probably going to rewatch it soon myself. I'm going back through For All Mankind right now. Yeah, so we're real close to the beacon here. The obvious thing to do would be to build yet another beacon further this way. Potentially, like, under the sea. So, like, basically, we need a beacon that can reach to here. Okay, so that was the edge of the wood there. I could name an orange shulker box the new black. Oh, yes, like the Netflix series. I get it. Mike Didman says, I love For All Mankind. So good. Yeah, I know, right? I have a hard time not tearing up. Like, it's a really emotional show. Like, it's very well done. Impulse used his camera account to watch Orange is the New Black once. I mean, why wouldn't you just watch it on your television? Uh-oh, I hear a zombie. It's probably a bad place to dig straight down. Yeah, I'm regretting every part of this. Okay. Okay, let's take this torch and bring it down that way at least. Welcome, Derail. Yeah, we're still kind of getting started with the stream. Still have our setting up stream sign. I knew I was close to the end. I was like, how much further could it be? Oh, good. Here's some coal. We actually need that to make more torches. Yay. See, then we can do that. Okay, but as I'm looking at this here, it becomes obvious we will need another beacon. Oh, boy. Well, good luck with your dentist appointments this week, Dan. Welcome, D Mad Dog, in the Twitch chat. And it looks like we have another tip rolling in via PayPal. We just got 8 from Paul, who writes, it's time to grow hills. It is indeed. That 8 gets us evenly to our first face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Please direct your attention to slot 9 where I'm putting the hot in the hot bar so I can say howdy, y'all. Grow hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee, okay. So let's think this through. We have another beacon there. And it's definitely not in range for this. Oh, coal is good. We do need coal. Torch, 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 torch. Okay. So... Okay, now that's worn out. But when we come back down here, What is that noise? Oh. Why is my phone not muted? That, like, never happens. There it is. Okay. Okay. Did I accidentally cut through the wood, or was that already there? I feel like I must have done that just now while I was looking at my phone. Okay. It's a dark blur, might solve a mystery, or rewrite history, a dark tale. Whoa. Do I have the chains in my lap? No, they're at my feet. Hey, we got another tip rolling in. Give me a second to get somewhere away from that slime, and we will see who it's from. Hey, thank you to Gerardo for tipping 20, who says, another good Joe Hills morning. That gets us to our second face camera expansion milestone. Here we go. It's time to expand Joe. Do. Thank you very much, Gerardo, for supporting the arts and my show in particular. In some ways, I like the idea of exposing this, I feel like exposing this particular geode is going to be a logical thing to do. From a visual standpoint, we're going to get a lot of bang for our buck on that, but that is going to require removing a lot of blocks. I mean, although we've been removing a lot of blocks of it, like, it's going to require removing a lot of more blocks. And many more, basically. Uh-oh. And there's water there, which is not good. Okay. So we're gonna go here. Drop off a bunch of these blocks. Head back up that way. Now I'm on a pork chop. That wasn't a pork chop. This is a pork chop. Okay. NJ says, do you have coffee? Yeah. Because that's the whole point of this stream, is to force me to wake up and have my coffee so that I can start the day and be productive instead of just lying in bed going, I wonder what's on Hacker News. I wonder what's on Reddit. I wonder if there's any new benchmarks for recent computer hardware releases. So NJ, you might have missed it, but I did book Svay Monster for the parade, or sorry, not the parade, the map art build contest as a judge. So I just got that negotiated last night, and the payment, or the down payment for the booking, sent this morning. So I'm already being productive. Just getting a little bit of digging in, and then I'll take another look at my to-do list and see what we can knock out while I go loiter. I don't want to just loiter by the button. I feel like if the stream is 100% loitering by the button, that's not the level of productivity I want. Like, even if this is not maybe the most important work I could be doing on the pinball machine, it is still making some progress, and it sets up Pearl for success with all the trash. Ooh. Okay, so let's run around here and grab more blocks. Okay, where is the actual geode? Okay, the geode starts there. But we can't really see it very well. There's geode blocks. We want to kind of hew outward from the geo. Hew outward from the geode. Having a few holes punched in the walls there isn't going to be bad. Do I have any plans for anything inside the subwoofers? Like a magnet? Space Demon says map art contest. Yeah, my Patreon server has a 3.5-month long Minecraft map build contest that we'll be judging on July 15th at 2 p.m. with the we in the judging being community liaison, that Tommy Boy, myself, and just announced today, the illustrator and cartoonist Svay Monster, who most related to Minecraftedly worked on the Minecraft graphic novel, but also has done all sorts of other cool art in the past for a long time. Svay is a very talented and professional illustrator and cartoonist, and we are very lucky to have them on board to help judge. Craig Sirota says, I love the idea of a morning loitering stream, even though it wouldn't be a great use of time. Yeah, I mean, it's good to do a combination of the loitering and the making Minecraft progress. It's like, if I'm just AFK at the button the whole time, I feel like I didn't get to, enjoy myself as much. Because I really do like making progress on this stuff. It makes me... It's very satisfying work. It's simple work, it's repetitive work, but it's satisfying. It's nice to be able to see the progress on the dig here. Hey, Michael Socks says, good morning, everyone. Thanks again for all the congratulations. Yes, the Soxes just got married and posted a bunch of wedding pictures in the Discord last night. Very exciting, very cool stuff. I gotta say, that boutonniere you had on your lapel was particularly striking. But like, I'm not sure, because like traditionally a lot of people go with flowers, and I feel like that was some sort of like flowering cactus thing. I don't know enough about plants, but it was really cool, and I saw it kind of went well with your table settings, which will also seem to be like some succulents or whatever. Sorry if I'm way off base classifying these plants. I am not a good botanist. I only had one semester of botany in college, and that was in 2005. I'm just like, ooh, neat. Jenny says, how much could plants have changed in 20 years? I mean, Brussels sprouts taste better, but other than that, it's mostly just me not remembering stuff in 20 years. How much could Joe's memory fail between 2005 and now? Plenty. Michael Socks writes, we went with small succulents intentionally for it so we can save them, and like 80% of Madeline's bouquet was cuttings of plants we can save and grow. That's so cool. Great use of that firework there. Great use of that firework there. I thought the water would cushion me more. Womp womp. It's fine. Oh, we actually want to save the gravel. I should actually... Oh, bum, bum, bum. Color Guard says, I heard you play D&D. What character is your go-to when you play? Well, for charity D&D streams, I play as a character called Handleton Beestinger, who is a Tabaxi sorcerer, modeled spiritually a little bit after Ted Theodore Logan from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. In my weekly Pathfinder 2nd Edition game, I play as a goblin wizard who is completely unoptimized. I pick the spells I want to pick. It's like, Joe, can you use a fireball? No, I don't have fireball. Joe, can you use magic missile? I don't have magic missile. I can use favorable review. We can force this guy to say nice things about us for 6 weeks after this. I've got telekinetic maneuver with the Titan Slayer feat, which allows me to trip monsters that are much larger than me using the spell telekinetic maneuver and disarm them. Is that helpful? No. But when our monk tries to trip somebody and fails, then I spend my next turn basically trying to trip the same guy. And then I'm like, that was easy. You should have done it more like this. Or I'm like, that was hard. It didn't work. Don't feel bad that you couldn't do it either. Why do I play Pathfinder like you're preteen? Because I feel like I have too much responsibility in day-to-day life, and I'm gonna abdicate it wherever possible in I was gonna say in a video game, in any game. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to go and consolidate some of the stuff we've picked up, because we are at the point where my inventory is now mostly other blocks. Welcome, Ken Jansen. The way I see it, Pathfinder shouldn't put in a bunch of goofy spells if they don't want me to prepare a bunch of goofy spells. This is I'm playing the game they designed. The thing is, if you get a spell like Magic Missile, then what do you end up using? Magic Missile. If you get a spell like Fireball, what do you use? Fireball. So, I just don't get spells like that. I take the spells that I think are funniest. Because, like, we've already got, like, a monk who can do ludicrous amounts of damage and traverse any terrain without problem. Like, it's not like the damage output of the party is really hurting without the wizard throwing fireballs. No, it's a fair question, Lakshmi13, and I'm sure a lot of people. I'm not answering it in this tone to answer you in particular, because I'm saying it this way because I know that a lot of people might have the same question, whether or not they wrote it out. Okay. Oh, I also I got what is the name of it? It's not Phantasmal Chains. It might be Phantasmal Chains. I did take a chain attack, so when I attack people with the chains in the game, I can grab my chains from under the desk and rattle them off the mic. There's some sort of magical chains. It might be Phantasmal Fetters, or I'm blanking on the name. Normally I have the character sheet in front of me. I don't have to remember the names of the spells. I'm just like, it's the one with the word chains or fetters in it. And then I look at it. But yeah, if I have a prop for it at my desk already, I take the spell. If the spell is intrinsically funny, I take the spell. If the spell does something that somebody else in the party does, but in a humorous way, so I can mock them, I take the spell. Because that's the thing, is as a wizard, you can research basically any spell you want. So I make sure to want all the wrong things. I've never seen it color guard. I kind of came up in the Acquisitions Incorporated tradition of Let's Play or live plays. Is that what they call them now? Like listening to the Ac Inc. podcasts and watching their shows and stuff. So I didn't really have, like, it's really time consuming to catch up on something like that if you didn't watch it live. People are like, well, it's only like 1 4-hour episode a week, and they've only been going for 800 weeks. I'm like, I'm at this point, like, if I didn't find Critical Role when it came out, which I didn't, it's too late. Like, I don't drive anymore, really. And that would be like when I would listen to stuff like this. So, like, yeah, I've just kind of accepted that Critical Role is not for me. Because I just wasn't there. Like, honestly, like, I've still got a few of the Inc. games from PAXs that I've been saving for long drives. And, so I'm not even caught up on my favorite one. Because I like to listen to those if I'm going to be in the car by myself, like, for this drive to Wisconsin. It's like a 14 hours of driving, maybe. So it's like, okay, I'm going to load up the few Inc. shows I haven't heard and then pick some old favorites, too. But, like, I think part of it, too, is that, like, I don't know the people from Critical Role, right? Like, I mostly, like, with the Inc. stuff, like, I'm not friends with any of those guys, but I've met most of them several times, like, starting, like, 15 years ago. Like, I hung out with Chris Straub at the Tunnel Bar at New England Webcomics Weekend, like, back in, like, 2008. Like, I've met Scott Kurtz multiple times in real life. I've chatted with Mike and Jerry from Penny Arcade occasionally. Like, you know, like, they're people in my world who are playing this D&D game. But, like, I never met any of the Critical Role people. Like, they're just, you know, like, they're strangers. Like, why do I want to watch strangers play D&D? And people will ask me, like, Joe, are you going to see this movie? And I'll say, does it have anybody I know in it? And they're like, oh, it has this famous person. I'm like, no, I don't know that person. I've never met that. Like, I have too much stuff to watch to go watch a bunch of strange, like, I don't know. I can watch people from Nashville in a play that I've, like, seen in, like, 10 plays over the years. And I can see them in another one next week if I go to that play. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like rooting for the home team to some degree. Like, and this is part of why I try to get out to so many conventions, because, like, I personally, I don't know, I feel more interested in people I've met in real life, and so I want to be available for people to meet in real life. Mike Dedman says, have you gotten an answer from Twitch on your simulcast question? I have not. I really don't know what their plan is there. Because, like, if I have to stop streaming on Twitch, I have to stop streaming on Twitch. That's their call. It seems like, though, they'd be watching this Reddit thing and going, like, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't alienate a bunch of people who do work for us for free. But there they are. Because, like, Twitch isn't paying me to be here. And they really, quite frankly, the way they're structuring their payments, they couldn't pay me enough to be here. If they don't want me here, this is the single best way to tell me to leave. And I'm trying to work with them on it, but they don't seem to want to talk to me, and that's kind of disappointing. But I get it, because, like, it kind of goes back to the Critical Role thing. They don't know me, and I don't really know them. So I stream here as a courtesy to the people that started watching me back in the Justin TV days, and still had me followed. Because at some point I realized, like, oh wow, I've still got like 5,000 followers on Twitch from the Justin TV days before Twitch got bought back by Amazon. Because I basically stopped streaming here when Twitch got bought by Amazon, because I don't like Amazon. And so then I was like, you know what, I'll start simulcasting to Twitch so those people who don't necessarily want to watch on YouTube can still watch. And then at some point, I got a tweet from the Hermit bot saying congratulations on like something like 50,000 followers on Twitch. And I at no point was trying to increase my number of followers. I was just streaming here as a courtesy to those original 5,000 people so they could find me again easier if they didn't want to use YouTube. And so like I don't know. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It's Twitch is making their own decisions, and I'm gonna respect them. There goes a pick. I am gonna lose a pickaxe over it, apparently. Womp womp. This is why we're using such cheap pickaxes. People are like, why don't you use netherite pickaxes? Because I'd be a lot more annoyed if I just broke a netherite pickaxe there. Color gradation, I don't know what Twitch Prime subscriptions for viewers using Amazon Prime to subscribe with means. I don't have Amazon Prime, and I don't have Twitch Prime, and no part of that has anything to do with me. And I have no feelings I try not to have feelings about things that have nothing to do with me. Which comes pretty easily because they have nothing to do with me. Next problem. Woo! Welcome, Emily. I hope you are enjoying your cup of coffee there in the YouTube chat. And dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Okay, we're gonna block that person for being underage. Welcome. Who is welcome Marshall Mills as well. Glad you could join us today. Yeah. If you're underage, don't put it in your channel description. That's a bad idea. YouTube and Twitch have pretty strict policies that if you're under 13, we have to block you. You are not supposed to be in chat. Which is why we have a rule against saying your age in chat, because then a bunch of other people will go, really, I'm only 10, and then I have to block them. It's like... Okay, don't come in here and start... okay, don't come in here selling whatever Amazon's selling. I said I don't care, not please tell me what a great value I can get if I gave Amazon more money. I don't want to know. That's willful ignorance on my part. If you're like, have you heard about the great features in the new vehicle by corporation? And I'm like, I don't care about that. And you're like, but these features are so great. How could you not pay for them? I'm gonna. I don't have time for shills. That's really not cool. Welcome, Philbrick Family Raiders. Glad you could join us. Probably should have done that better. Cleared out a lot of this gravel here. Getting a little bit more depth to this geode. Okay, this tunnel continues this way a little bit. I'm not sure why. Why did I continue that tunnel in the first place? Unclear. But we're connecting to it anyway, so that's good. I guess, for questionable definitions of good. That graveler, or a silk touch shovel, will make short work of this. What am I planning with the geode? I'll harvest it when I need geode pieces. Right now I don't, so I'm just leaving it. But right now what I'm trying to do is make it more visible from back here. Because I think that's visually interesting to have more stuff. Was that the tunnel when you tried mining for stone, diamond, or maybe? Maybe. Have I ever driven on the Blue Ridge Parkway? Is that in Virginia? That sounds familiar. It's not Lakeshore Drive. I've driven on Lakeshore Drive. Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Yeah, I think I have. It's been a while. Goes for Smoky Mountain National Park. Okay, yeah, I think I have. It was years ago, though. I've definitely driven through and alongside the Smoky Mountains, but I'm not sure exactly which roads I took. I don't usually do a lot of, like, sightseeing, like, planning when I'm driving. I just try to take the shortest route so I can get off the road and relax. I don't find driving relaxing. Mahi Zero Will writes, I will watch more Twitch if Twitch made the app more easily available. And Badger Spanner writes, same, since they defriended Roku, I've watched way less streams. Well, howdy and good day to you, Badger Spanner. I didn't know that you could, like, defriend Roku. I guess they just, like, stopped updating their app or whatever. Is that the implication there? And that just traces a pretty drive. Yeah, if you're going that way anyway, which I'm normally not. They pulled their app from Roku to push fire sales. Oh. Yeah, that's garbage. Screw that. If you can avoid giving Amazon money, I recommend avoiding giving Amazon money. That's... And just as a quick reminder, if you would like to give me money, however, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. That is encouraged around here. Speaking of which, where's my phone that I get alerts on? Here it is. Let me make sure I haven't missed any tips rolling in. Da 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 da. Okay, nope, we're all good there. Okay. Okay, so we got some gold ore, we got some gravel, we got some coal. More gravel. Oh, I've got a bunch of dyes still. I should put that away. I am actually not Amazon. Karake says, ooh, extremely loud thunder. On the plus side, the children outside blowing vuvuzelas have stopped, but on the downside, my power is flickering. Is there a football tournament or something on? Hey, the D13 says hello from NC Joe Hill's stream on my birthday. Well, Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a D13. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchas más. Yeah, I don't know the alphabet in Spanish well enough. I was like, is it de trece? I don't know. We'll just do D13. Just children out of school being children. Yeah, parents are just like, here's your vuvuzela. Come back when the streetlights turn on. Alphabet. No, I was saying I don't know if it's duh or day. Well, I don't know how to say the like. Is it a b c d in des trace? For D13, would it be de trace? Maybe. I don't know. It's been too long. You think I need a nap? I think I was talking about the letter de. Badger says, I think I need a nap. We'll go take a nap. And then fire the missiles. That was not a good French accent. Sorry. I am lit tired. La de Trece says, made my day, Joe. Thanks. Glad to hear it. That firework was for you, and not because I clicked in the wrong place. At all. Okay. Oh, stretch it out a bit. Okay. We are still going to have to gather some trees. We're going to have to move a beacon. I do feel like revealing... Because I was kind of trying to figure out how far over I wanted to cut this ravine. And including the geode, I think, was a good call. I think that's visually appealing and will look interesting in the background. Yeah. Yeah, that really counterbalances the waterfall and the beacon there. Cantaloupe says, yo, how do you not experience burnout when playing hours of Minecraft? Because this is how I escape the burnout from everything else in my life. If your entire life is playing Minecraft, yeah, you're going to get burned out on it. But most of my life is like running errands, grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, running my kid to and from school. Like, this is like, as a single parent, I don't have anywhere near the time to play Minecraft I actually want to have. People who play more Minecraft than they would like to get burned out. People who play less Minecraft than they would like to don't. And even when my kid's away for the summer, I like schedule a bunch of other stuff that, in order to make sure I have time to hang out with her during the school year, I postpone a bunch of stuff like, oh, let's do the new modded server setup or other maintenance tasks until she goes away. So now I've got a huge backlog of server maintenance stuff I'm doing on the Patreon server. Like, I finally got the voice chat mod installed on our Vanillish server last night. I set up our modded server for testing. I reached out to an artist about judging our build contest. Like, I'm spending all my time on emails and other stuff. Like, yeah. It's easy to not get burnt out on Minecraft when you don't get to play enough Minecraft. So yeah, that's it. Don't play too much. Or as much as you would like. We just got 10 rolling in from Samuel, who says, this is for me being a bit of a troll in the channel and hopefully in anticipation of getting hired this week. Well, thank you very much, Samuel. That gets us 10 away from the next phase camera expansion milestone. Good luck with your new job application. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are 10 away from that next one now. So, next expansion now. Okay. Oh, speaking of things I need to do instead of playing Minecraft, I need to edit my next episode. I haven't filmed all of it yet, but I need to review the footage I have and figure that out. Mr. Hardluck noticed me stretching and says, wow, do you have a permit for those guns, Joe? This is Tennessee. Permitless arms. I don't think I'm actually... I think it's just the it doesn't look that impressive in real life. I think it's just the angle of the shadow. I didn't set up these lights to make my arms look good, but I'm looking at them on screen and then I'm looking at them in real life, and it's definitely more the cameras. Just where the light is and the shadow is, it looks like I'm cut. I'm really not. But yeah, that is funny. I hadn't noticed how sharp that looks on camera. Yeah, people are gonna meet me at PAX Unplugged or whatever and be like, why did you leave your arms at home? Aww. It's movie magic. Just got a similar lighting setup at conventions. Yeah, that's... I love carrying a ring light around with me. Okay, we just lost the advantage of the beacon, so we're gonna move back and backtrack a bit, place some more lights. The torch spam is because I'm cutting into this a lot, and so we need to, like, a lot of the torches get swept away by water, so you need to have extra, so that when some get swept away, you don't lose the whole, like, the whole area to darkness. There is, like, thought put into this. See, like, when something like that gets unplugged, I don't have to stress out about it. Because I'm just like, okay, that's fine, we have enough other torches. Okay, so let's see here. So, grabbing some of that. Have I played Evil X yet? No, I haven't. That's one of those things, like, I need to do that when I know I have a clear... Like, I think that's gonna be the episode kind of thing, and, like, I've already got half an episode I need to edit and figure out what I have room for. I'm just behind on editing. That's actually one of my big things to try and do today, is to do some footage review and catch up on editing. Okay, so inventory is now full. Go place more stuff in the boxes for Pearl. Bum, 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 bum. Full, full, full. So we got 3, 4. This one we haven't even started yet. So we got 4 boxes full today. That's not great. 5. Okay. I am happy with revealing that. Whoa, what is that picture, Badger? GoPro head mount for streaming, like Francois de Bourgeoisie. I don't know how to pronounce French names. I think I added like 8 syllables there. Maybe I am tired too. One thing I have not been doing is I have not been reading. Oh wow, I've got a bunch of messages. I was gonna say somehow I'm actually further behind on correspondence than when I started the stream. Probably because I've been mining instead of reading emails and stuff. So maybe let's take a quick break. Rendog's back. Let's turn night into day so he doesn't have to be attacked by monsters. What did we... Was that fall damage from landing there? Okay. So, let's see. What is this message? Thanks, was fun. Okay, awesome. Don't need to respond to that. What's this message? Okay. Let's see. Anything here I need to worry about? Nothing urgent. Okay. Checking on this. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the button real quick while we are checking on stuff like that. Okay. Welcome, Seriously Citrus. Glad you can join us. Welcome, Argot Lam. Yeah, you're right. It was red after yellow. I did not know that. Oops. Okay. So, real quick. Somebody's asking if the Ed Gamble Rialina thing was real. Somebody says, I was at a comedy club seeing Rialina and they had a Minecraft YouTuber from Nashville. Can we get confirmation? I can, yeah. I can reply to that with the YouTube video where I talk about it. youtube.com/myvideos. Let's see, that was social visit to London, England. Okay. Yep. I talked about it. Yeah. Okay. Anything else on Twitter I need to respond to? Twitter's looking good. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, did we just get a raid? Sorry, raiders. I was, welcome, Yager GYT. I'm just checking my email while I wait on the button. Glad you had fun playing your hardcore world. Seriously interested as my family is going on a road trip to Nashville next week. Ah, cool. I hope you have fun. Derek Moulton says, still setting up the stream, Joe. I mean, this morning stream is kind of non-stop setting up a stream. This is like, oh boy. This is a coffee and preparation stream. I need to set up the Everstorm server for today. If I try and go, I'm basically going through my list of what are all the things that when I sit down to edit, I'm gonna go, oh no, I forgot to do this. Right? Okay. So for example, I got a message from my brother CJ. Putting a grocery list for next week, but beverages, snacks, and breakfast food do you prefer? Bagels with cheese and roast beef are an easy filling breakfast. Bagels with cheddar and roast beef are an easy filling breakfast. In terms of snacks, usually like savory stuff, like peanuts, slices of bar cheese, or pretzels. In terms of drinks, Coca-Cola, whiskey, or stouts are all good. Though no milk stouts. We should also say thanks so much. It you're shopping anyway. I appreciate it. Okay, so grocery list done. I am waiting for the red crown. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. That's okay. Okay, so what was I saying? I'm trying to blow through all of my list of stuff I need to do before I can edit. Or before I feel comfortable. Like, if I sit down to edit and then I go, oh no, I haven't updated this thing on the server yet, then I'm gonna go, blah. Nashville, that's in America, writes Mr. Hardluck. Okay. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm gonna have to eat, too. Speaking of bagels, I'm gonna have to eat a bagel. Oh, I don't have bagels. I'm gonna have to eat a sandwich. Regular Coke, please. Thanks. Current plan is to leave Nashville. Okay. Cool. Welcome, Prajesh. Glad you could join us. Okay. So, man, this is not ticking down very quickly. No project management today. Nope, that was last night. Okay. Okay. So, Everstorm. Screen dash R. I'm on the wrong server. Exit SSH Minecraft at different server. I was thinking of scheduling an Eau Claire meetup. Oh, that's the other thing I need to do. I need to make those meetup calls on Wednesday night. At one of the pinball bars. Is there a place you recommend that only does bar service, not table service with waiters? Okay. We are getting stuff done. Even though it looks like we're just standing near the button. We are actually getting progress toward these meetups. Silver, what kind of business inquiry is it? Because in some ways, you can contact me here. You're literally talking to me right now. So if you have a good pitch, now's a good time to make it. If you have a bad pitch, I'm going to embarrass you and probably ban you. Because if you're just like, hey, do you want to do a multi-level marketing thing where you scam your audience who's been supporting you since 2008? No, I don't want to scam anybody here. A lot of people who reach out to me are just like, Joe, we have a great way for you to scam people. And I'm like, ugh. I'm not interested. Bat Joe. I am the bat. Okay. Welcome, guy from Ohio. Hey, Marabella. I am waiting to see if this button ticks down into the red while I'm here. Because I've got the yellow crown already. I think Mumbo has turned down the amount of time it takes to move. I'm also doing some server updates on my Patreon Minecraft server on my laptop. And as I'm trying to put the laptop on the table, I'm bumping the mouse so then I can't see the button anymore. It's a great way to work. Yeah. Hashtag legend over here. Okay. Okay. Screen dash or Everstorm slash list. No players online. Stop server. All dimensions are saved. Gonna go post a message. Server admin operations. Taking down Everstorm. Taking down May 23. Everstorm now. Oh, I don't want TikTok or Shorts. I think both are not the kind of art I want to make. And I don't want to have somebody else make it for me. That's like, yeah. I mean, it's like if you had a business, I was gonna say airbrushing people's faces onto cars, and you were like, Joe, can I airbrush your work onto cars? I'd be like, that's not really the medium I work in. But now that we're saying that, I would be way more willing to let somebody pay me to use my stuff in like tattoos or car airbrushing than I would like to make shorts with it. Color Guard says, I've seen you post a few shorts on YouTube. Yeah, that was kind of experimenting with the medium, and I have learned that I don't like it. So, sometimes that's how we learn. We don't just say, that looks dumb, I refuse to accept it. We say, I'm dubious about that, but I'll give it a try. And then we give it a try, and then we go, this isn't for me, and I don't think this is how I don't think my work should be presented in this format. I'm just not interested in that. But, like, yeah, I mean, if somebody wanted to pay me whatever 20% of whatever they build to airbrush my face onto cars, like, if I don't know, if you're an airbrush artist, how much does somebody pay you to airbrush something onto a car? Like 200, 300 bucks? And then if you gave me 20% of that, I'd be willing to license that. But yeah, this YouTube Shorts thing, I'm not interested in. Thank you, though. Okay, so we need to create a new folder for Everstorm. Evanetta tips 15 new Israeli shekels. What does that come out to in US Abacus beads? I think it's 4, but let's just check. Yep, 4 US Abacus beads. Boom. That puts us 6 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So thank you very much to Evan Netta for that. Let's make sure we haven't missed any PayPal tips either. The alerts on PayPal are not super reliable right now, so I'm manually refreshing that occasionally. Cool. Okay, server updates. Okay, so cool. I'll reach out to Reboot Social. Okay. 44 North is another bar/restaurant. They're open till 10. And I'll look in. So is 44 North a pinball bar? Yeah. Private. I don't want to book the place. Yeah, 44 North doesn't look like it has pinball, though. Or if it does, they're not doing a good job of selling it. They've got skee ball. Oh, they have at least a Deadpool. But, okay. Yeah, less of a pinball bar than Reboot Social. Okay. They open at 11 a.m. Contact. Yeah, 15 pinball machines sounds like where we want to be. Okay. So, look back to live event chat. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 do do dun 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 dun. Okay, so where was I? I'm gonna put on my call list here. Call. I mean, okay. Should probably also check. Okay. Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Search. Hop and Barrel Open Tournament. Oakdale Borough Monthly. It's in Minnesota. We're not going to Minnesota. Okay. Cool. Okay. What was I doing? Everstorm server setup. Okay. So to do that, we need okay, Minecraft server. Okay. Oh, whoops, I screwed that up. Make der Everstorm 2023-06. CD Everstorm 2023-06. CP / Everstorm 2023-05 / whitelist.json to new directory. We'll copy over the server.properties to the new directory. Okay, then we're gonna get the jar. I'm going to copy over our startup script from the old directory. Start everstorm.sh. And then we're going to revise that to point at the new jar. Vim start everstorm.sh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh. Gotta go to bed in game before the beholders spawn. Okay. So, right quit A, ls -lah. I don't remember exactly which server properties we set before. So I need to change the message of the day to Everstorm June. Generate structures true, game mode survival. Got the port set up, view distance set to 16, simulation distance set to 8. Acquire resource pack false, player sleeping percentage 1, PvP true. Level seed, I need to change that. Right quit A. Okay. sh start everstorm.sh. Downloading Minecraft server. Gonna have to agree to the EULA. Go to EULA.text for more info. EULA.text. EULA equals true. Right quit A. Run script. Start everstorm.sh. Preparing level Everstorm. Preparing spawn area. Okay. So that's roughly working. We're gonna install some surprises now. Okay, so let's come over here, connect to that server via FTP, and open up the mods folder. Oh, okay. Okay. Dun dun dun, ba ba da ba dum bum bum ba da. Bum bum bum, ba da ba da bum 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 bum. Download that. Dun dun dun, do 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 do. Okay, download that. Dun dun dun. Okay. Copy that over. Great, great, great. Okay. Only things for 120.1. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need that. Download. Okay. Bum bum bum, bada bada bum 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 bada, bum bum bum, doodle doodle doo doo doo, da da da. Okay, let's set these to server side only. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Download that. And download that. The fun thing with server-side only mods is that y'all don't even know what's going in here. Okay. What? Ooh. Man, there are some wild mods out there. Yeah, we're doing this one. Okay. Some of these are terrible ideas. I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is a great idea for a mod. Okay. Download that. Okay. Cool. So, I think this should be the list that we need. Start Everstorm. Okay, so in order to actually do this, we're gonna open up dang it, some of these mods have prerequisites. Okay. So I need to install. I don't want to say the names of the things because that might betray what I'm installing. So Modrinth and then name of this thing. Okay. Configuration library. Hopefully this runs on 120.1. Otherwise we're going to have to remove one of these mods. We also need to install that, which... Okay. Then we need that. Okay, what else? What other mods has this person made? Because one of these sounds fantastic. Oh, this one's cool. Download. Hey, welcome, Carl Farless. We are currently waiting at the button while I do some server work. Okay. So we are going to move these 3 mods into the folder here, and then we're going to try restarting the server again. Okay, start everstorm.sh. Why ain't the button ticking down? It goes slowly. Requires any version of... Okay, you know what? We're gonna rm mods / axes are weapons. I tried it, but it's throwing some sort of conflict. And axes are weapons looked like a fun mod to put in, but we'll try it again another time. Because I think that it depends on cloth config 2, which is not for 120.1 yet or something. So, or whatever. I don't have time to figure it out. We could try that another time. Okay. Everstorm, preparing level. Should be live now. Okay. Morning Impulse. Okay. So let me see if I can successfully connect to Everstorm with 120.1 vanilla. Because the thing about the whoops, oh no. Accidentally launched the create mod server. The thing about the Everstorm is I try to make sure that it'll always run without any players client-side mods. It might have some mods on the back end, but you can connect with vanilla client. Is one of my objectives there. Yeah, the button does not move very quickly. New messages on the HermitCraft group chat. Let's see what's going on there. Yep, camping Korean's best friend Mumbo's button right now. Okay, let's kill that launch. Okay, we're going to close that. We're going to say new instance 120.1 and a new no group. Okay. So 120.1 vanilla launching. Bum 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 bada bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bada bum 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 bum.
Press enter to enable the narrator.
No, I don't want the narrator. Music and sounds way lower. Okay. Multiplayer. Proceed. Do not show the stream again. Add server. Everstorm. June. Server address. Da 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 da. Port. Blue? Question mark. Da 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 da. Copy and paste that. Done. Okay. Joe Hill C's join the game. / game. Okay, so / op Joe Hill C's from the console. / game mode spectator. Okay. Game rule. Do weather cycle false / weather thunder / game rule. Okay, cool. So part of the Everstorm server, this is my monthly hardcore server that I set up for my Patreon patrons. and the weather is always set to don't cycle and thunderstorm. So it's a perennial thunderstorm, or an Everstorm, if you will. In theory, it looks like it's running fine. It's definitely in hardcore mode. Okay. Game mode creative. Let me test something. It works. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. What other mods do I need to test real quick just to make sure they're working? Honestly, I don't think I need to. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Hold on. If you put in a bed, if you sleep in a bed during a thunderstorm, when the weather rule is set like this, do you go to sleep? I think I broke this in a way that will be spectacular. Wait, the storm actually went away. Even though due weather cycle is set to false. No! Dang it, I thought this was gonna be so cool. Okay, okay, so we're gonna have to stop the server. Stop the server, I gotta get off. Okay. So we're gonna remove one of those mods because it allows you to... So there's a mod where when you lay down... This is one of the mods I was excited about being, like, potentially game-breaking in a funny way. There's a mod where whenever you get into bed, it accelerates the tick rate of the server. And so, like, if you try to go to sleep, it's called, like, something like the time warp beds or whatever. So instead of it just jumping from daylight or darkness into daylight, it basically all your crops grow and all the mobs run around faster and stuff. But it lets you bypass the game rule that keeps the storm going all the time. Because if you lay down during a thunderstorm, it'll end the thunderstorm. So we're going to remove the sleep warp mod. Okay. And then we're going to start the server again. Ah, that was such a cool premise for a mod, though. Because I love the idea that one person goes to bed and then a bunch of mobs just start running around way faster. Is there a setting in the mod to stop that behavior? Oh, hey, there's a thinker, Mike Deadman. Sleep warp mod, modrinth. Let's, That's a great thought. Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna stop the server again. We're gonna re-up... I just removed it from the mods folder entirely. We're gonna re-upload the file. And then I'm gonna see if I can configure it to not work on Thunder, but... Connection refused. Connection refused. Logging in, encrypting. /config. Slash sleep warp config is what we want. Okay. I think we want tick lightning. Okay, slash weather thunder. Okay. Okay. So I think the tick lightning configuration option stops the thunderstorm from advancing. But in theory, nope. Nope, it did not. Dang it. It absolutely... It told me it wasn't, but then it still ended the thunderstorm when I got out of bed. So we're gonna slash stop the server. This is such a weird edge case. Nobody else runs a server where it's supposed to be lightning 100% of the time. So it's fine. I could theoretically set up a command block to do this, but this is the sort of like weird experimental thing where we see what we can do with the smallest amount of time possible. And then I'll know for next time. I'll come back to this. I'll come back to this next time. Okay, it is a cool server for tridents, but it's a hardcore world, so if you die, you're in trubs. Okay, so we're going to go back here, reconnect. Weather, thunder. Okay. Game rule, do weather cycle. Currently set to false. If I lay down in a normal bed during the thunderstorm, it's not going to end the thunderstorm without that mod. No, definitely not. Okay. Yeah, so it was definitely the mod was ending the thunderstorm. Ooh. Okay, one of the other mods just kicked in. What is that? Okay, hold on. I need a sword. Let's take me a netherite sword here and see if this is working. I want to see what loot I get from this. Did I get any loot? I did not. Oh, I did. Hold on. Okay, that's kind of preposterous, but okay. Cool. Okay, so we are going to disconnect. That server is now up and ready for people to connect to. So I will post a note about that. Uh-oh. Getting dark on this server. It's been dark a while, huh? Not doing my best. You could use a daylight sensor, since in a thunderstorm, daylight sensor would never work above a certain value to trigger weather thunderstorm. In theory, yeah, but then I'd have to, like, have mob, or I'd have to, like, set, yeah, I'd have to rig it to be tamper-proof, and there'd be a bunch of stuff I don't want to do. Okay, so, this server is now live. Control AD, oops, to exit that screen. Okay. Okay. Server is now live at... Whoops. Did a bad job of that already. Connect with Minecraft 1.20.1. several backend mods have been added. That affect gameplay. See if you can guess which. 1, D dot dot dot. 2, M dot dot dot. 3, Y dot dot dot. See if you can determine which. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Next problem. It is almost 11. I need to go make lunch. Uh-oh, Grian might be here. Grian might be here to press the button. Do you see Grian anywhere? If he's here to press the button, we need to maybe press it first. Okay. Let's maybe go ahead and do last call for tips this stream. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We actually cheese-touched Cub last night, so Cub has it now. Although I didn't do a great job, because I was in a voice chat group, and so the screaming didn't jump scare him very well. Wow. Okay. Cub got Tango last night. Awesome. Good. I'm glad that that's moving again. Because Impulse was like, Joe, you got to do this. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying. But every time I log off, you and Pearl are the only ones streaming. And you told me I can't tag you back. And he's like, well, it's been a week. We might have to change that so you can tag back if it's been a week. Like, give me a day. Let me see. And I finally got Cub last night. So, it's happening. It's happening, Impulse. Oh, boy. A little bit more random block breaking at the end of the stream. I think that I need to dig a bunch of 2 deep holes to put TNT in here to make this trench wider. I think that's going to pay off. Pretty easy to make Tango scream anyway. Yeah, he's very surprisable. Okay. Okay, so not ideal there. Should probably plug that up at some point. Morning, Daniel J. McGrail. We're actually about to wrap up the stream. Just did last call for tips. And hey, one just rolled in. Let's see who it's from. Electra310 says, have a good lunch. Thank you very much, Electra310. That puts us 1 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Appreciate you. This is gonna look a lot better when it's done. I'm very excited about this. Like, it seems dumb. It's like, it's just a trench, but like, it's my trench. It feels like I'm enjoying sculpting this in a very visceral, like, way. I think that when it's done, it's gonna look better than it. Like, I don't have like a clear vision in my head. I have a hunch. A lot of my artistic output is based on hunches, where I'm just like, I think this will be cool. And then it's like, well, Joe, what's it going to look like? I don't know yet. I'm going to keep noodling on it until it looks done. But, like, yeah, I feel like making progress on this is a net positive for the project, even though it's not the above ground, big, flashy parts. It's like, but I love you more than words can say. One by one, we all just fade away. Do do la da 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 da. Do 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 do. Da 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 dee dee. Bum 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 ba dun dun. Dee 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 dee. Ba dun dun da dun dun. Okay. So this is looking pretty good here. I think we are ready to wrap up the stream. Thanks again to Electra310 for that last tip. Yeah, so there's no scheduled stream tonight because it's a Pathfinder night. There might be a bonus stream at some point. Like, even though I've got a schedule now for the next 2 weeks, that's kind of like the ones I'm guaranteeing. If I hit a wall with editing or get ahead on other stuff, or I'm just like, I'm brain dead, I need to play Zelda, there will still be like other stuff mixed in. But this was my last and only scheduled stream for today. I need to wrap up and go eat lunch because I am starving. And that really caught up to me fast. I was like absolutely fine until like 5 minutes ago. And now all of a sudden I'm like, It looks like Janie Laney is streaming again, playing the Left 4 Dead inspired Back 4 Blood, which is like a zombie 4-player co-op game. I haven't actually played Back 4 Blood, but Jeannie's been a friend of the show for a long time. I recommend you get over there and say, howdy y'all, Joe Hills right here. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring, do-do-do-do, stop streaming, stop in the stream.